If your New Year's resolution was to watch more of the Andy Zoric Show, it can happen now. We're back, baby! Welcome. Oh, thank you, and welcome back to the Andy Zoric Show. The only show on YouTube that didn't follow an Instagram account just to win $100,000. It's 2016, the year I thought we were in because we were having political debates back in September. We've got a lot to cover. It was a big week, so let's get going. Tuesday was President Obama's final State of the Union address. That night I had a sinus headache and watched the speech. One was really irritating, the other was a sinus headache. Obama is still referring to ISIS as ISIL. I think it's because he doesn't want to confuse a terrorist group with the spy agency on the TV show Archer. The speech was basically Obama campaigning against Hillary and all the Republicans campaigning against him. Wednesday got interesting with the Republican debate. I recorded the debate so I could fast forward past all the time Jeb Bush and Chris Christie were on screen. But I didn't realize the show went to 11:30, so I caught up live, and that's when I just gave up and watched the new episode of The Big Bang Theory. Sheldon went to Vegas. Hilarious. Things got really interesting when Donald Diary of the Mouth Trump told Senator Ted Cruz that he was offended when Cruz said conservatives don't come out of New York. After everything Trump has said, that's what he finds offensive? But you know what's not offensive? Your Joe Biden meme of the week. Say, Mom. Hey, Mom. Did you see 13 Hours? This week, Rolling Stone released an interview conducted by actor Sean Penn with fugitive drug lord El Chapo. Where have I seen that shirt before? Reportedly, the interview went something like this. The Mexican government now wants to ask Penn how he gained access to El Chapo.
I know that, dude.
Isn't Fast Times at Ridgemont High like the only Sean Penn movie worth watching? I honestly can't even think of another one. You know, he and Madonna are a thing again. That's what I heard. The new Tony Romo action figure is out. Here it breaks every time you play with it. But it also comes with 3 backup action figures that aren't nearly as good. If you have a Pittsburgh Steelers action figure, I suggest you not let Vontaze Burfict play with it. I know I've seen that shirt somewhere before. The record-setting Powerball jackpot of $1.5 billion was awarded Wednesday night when 3 tickets were sold with the correct number combination. I didn't win, which means I'll be sending back my solid gold toilet. Thank goodness for the easy return policy at Amazon Prime. Oh, I just figured it out. Our president dresses like a Mexican drug lord. Maybe he was just going to a Chum Chum Gang reunion. The Oscar nominees are out. Having not seen any of these movies, we've got Room. What is this movie? Never heard of it. I think the guy that compiles the nominations just puts his own movie at the end of the list to say he was nominated for an Oscar. The only thing we do know is that there are no black people in it, from what I understand of all the movies. We also have on the list Rocky, The Next Generation, Mad Max without Mel Gibson, Matt Damon turned his 15 minutes on screen from Interstellar into a whole movie, and Tom Hanks in Tom Hanks' next Oscar movie. And of course, Leonardo DiCaprio gets humped by a bear, which I think we all secretly suspected of happening anyway. And now it's your craft beer of the week. On a sad note, we lost two great ones this week. David Bowie and Alan Rickman both died. Whether or not you're a fan of David Bowie, you gotta admit, this guy was an innovator. He took the concepts of music, turned them upside down, inside out, and gave great performances all around. And his career went past music. He was an actor and just an icon in music. And who doesn't love Alan Rickman? He was an immediate icon as Hans Gruber and later as Snape in the Harry Potter series. But if you haven't seen it, check out Galaxy Quest. He plays what you expect Alan Rickman to be like off screen. And he's also hilarious in Dogma. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Andy Zoric and talk about the show with the hashtag AndyZoricShow. You can Snapchat me, but I won't get it because I don't use Snapchat. Tune in next time to see if I beat Trump in the Iowa caucus. As always, I hope it was as good for you as it was for me. Good night. More new technology that can